Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family and Harry and Meghan. Today I'll be talking about Meghan. On July the 1st, 2025, Meghan Markle's lifestyle brand, As Ever, will launch its Napa Valley Rosé. A summer sip they call it, but July the 1st isn't just any date. It's the birthday of Princess Diana, Harry's late mother, and this move, it's got people screaming about Meghan's intentions. Was this a calculated jab at Prince William? A defiance of an agreement between the brothers to let their mother's memory rest in peace? Let's dive into the controversy, the outrage and the shady vibes surrounding this launch and the rest of Meghan's As Ever empire. On June the 20th, As Ever dropped the news on Instagram. Their first alcoholic offering, a Napa Valley Rosé, hits the market on July the 1st, Diana's 64th birthday. The post was all sunshine and apricots, but royal fans were not sipping the Kool-Aid. They noticed the date immediately. July the 1st isn't just Diana's birthday. It's also the day Meghan and Harry first connected, allegedly, in 2016, as Harry revealed in his memoir Spare. And I wonder if that was carefully orchestrated by Meghan, just as she wore Harry's late mother's favourite perfume on their first date. How weird and twisted can you be? So, Harry called it uncanny and surreal. But Meghan picking this date for her wine launch could be relevant regarding their love story, or a deliberate attempt to tie herself to Diana's legacy. But here's where it gets messy. Fans and commentators are calling it disrespectful, especially given Diana's tragic death. Princess Diana died in a horrific car crash in Paris in 1997, chased by paparazzi, with a driver who was found to be 3.5 times over the legal alcohol limit. A 2008 inquest ruled her death was partly due to the driver's gross negligence. There are many who believe different versions of what really happened, but we're going with this in this video. And launching an alcoholic beverage on Diana's birthday, to many it's not just tone deaf, it's a slap in the face. One ex-user, @FreedomGirlNZ, summed it up. Meghan Markle is launching a rosé wine on July the 1st, Princess Diana's birthday, as a tribute to Harry's mother. Has she forgotten that Diana's chauffeur was 3.5 times over the drink drive limit when she was killed? Could there be a more inappropriate tribute? #sick. Another user, @Christy97332051, didn't hold back. Meghan is launching her wine on Diana's birthday to remind the world that Diana's accident happened because of drunk driving. That's Meghan's way of paying tribute to commemorate Diana's legacy. In 2021, despite their strained relationship, William and Harry came together to unveil a statue of their mother at Kensington Palace's sunken garden on what would have been her 60th birthday. They issued a rare joint statement. Today, on what would have been our mother's 60th birthday, we remember her love, strength and character. Sources say the brothers had an unspoken agreement to keep Diana's significant dates, like her birthday, private and sacred, free from public stunts or commercial ventures. But according to @Christy97332051 on X, Meghan's wine launch is a direct defiance of this agreement. On July the 1st, she's launching her wine knowing Diana died because of drunk driving. I believe her reasons for this are to piss off Prince William. Prince William wanted these anniversaries to be marked privately, and Harry agreed to that. Royal commentator Dan Wootton didn't mince words. He called Meghan's decision to launch her rosé on Diana's birthday sick and twisted, suggesting it was a deliberate attempt to exploit Diana's memory for profit. Dan even took a swipe at the wine itself, saying it'll probably taste like crap, and he's not alone in his disgust. Ex-user at The Fake Duchess echoed Dan's sentiment. To commemorate the life of a woman who was killed by a drunk driver, Meghan Markle pays tribute to the deceased by launching her new alcoholic beverage. Rest in peace, Lady Diana. At Meghan's mole went further. Meghan has desecrated the name Lilibet and now Diana with launching a wine on the day of her birthday when she was killed by a drunk driver. She's so effing dense. Royal commentator Victoria Arbiter tweeted her dismay. July the 1st, Diana's birthday. The single line spoke volumes about the perceived insensitivity of Meghan's timing. This isn't the first time Meghan's been accused of piggybacking on Diana's legacy. She's worn outfits eerily similar to Diana's, like the purple Northwestern sweatshirt Diana wore in 1996. In May, As Ever's Instagram reposted a fan's photo of shortbread cookies in a Diana-themed tea tin. Subtle? Hardly. Critics say Meghan knows Diana's star power, draws eyeballs and uses it to boost her brand. In her Netflix series With Love, Meghan revealed she shows her kids a photo of Diana hanging in their home, saying it's a way to keep her memory alive. But some call it manipulative, with one source claiming Meghan tells Harry that Diana would approve of their actions, like she's got a direct line to her spirit. Necromancy at its finest. The feud between William and Harry is no secret. It started before Harry's wedding to Meghan and exploded with Spare, where Harry claimed William physically attacked him and called Meghan difficult and rude. William said to be furious about Meghan's public moves, especially anything involving Diana's memory. Sources say he sees this wine launch as a personal affront, especially since it breaks their agreement to keep Diana's dates private. Ex-user at SpotOnWithLink shared a clip of Dan Wootton and commentator Angela Levin discussing the launch. This is sick and twisted, but I know she did this on purpose. The sentiment? Meghan's not just selling wine, she's stirring the pot to get under William's skin. Not everyone is outraged. Some fans defend Meghan, pointing out that July the 1st also marks the day she and Harry first connected. One ex-user responded to the backlash with a blunt "and?" Others argue it's just a business move, not a Diana diss. As Ever's website crashed from demand when the rosé was announced, so clearly some people are here for it. Meghan herself addressed the sellout frenzy on her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. We planned for a year and everything sold out in 45 minutes. Do you just sell out again in an hour? Or is that annoying as a customer? She's framing it as thoughtful business, not a Diana stunt, but the timing is so hard to ignore. Diana was a global icon, known for her compassion and sobriety. She was virtually teetotal by the late 90s. Launching a wine on her birthday feels like a disconnect from her legacy to many. But Meghan's built an empire with As Ever, and she's not slowing down. Is this about honouring Diana, as some claim, or exploiting her memory for clout and cash? Ex-user at 5GenTexan put it bluntly, Meghan Markle is going to release a wine that someone else created on July the 1st, Diana's birthday. Diana, who died at the hands of a drunk driver. What a mess. The rosé might be grabbing headlines, but it's just the tip of Meghan's As Ever iceberg. Launched in April 2025, The brand's first drop included 8 products: raspberry spread, wildflower honey with honeycomb, hibiscus, peppermint and lemon ginger teas, crepe mix, shortbread cookie mix, and flour sprinkles. Prices range from $9 to $28, with the honey selling out in just 5 minutes. By June the 20th, Meghan restocked these items and added new ones: an apricot spread, an orange blossom honey. But like the first drop, everything sold out in hours. Some say minutes. Critics on X, like at JD Eden Writer, called out the products as generic, claiming the lemon ginger tea is just relabeled Republic of Tea. Others, like the Daily Mail's female team, tested the line and weren't impressed, calling the raspberry spread more like a dessert sauce, and the cookie mix tedious to make. Still, some fans can't get enough. Ex-user at W-Selwa shared a fan's Instagram post gushing over the crepes and teas, saying it looks delicious and beautiful, but the rapid sellouts have sparked skepticism. One ex-user accused Meghan of gaming fans with low stock to create hype, tweeting, "She's playing the sold-out game and thinking we're all stupid." Meghan's Netflix show with Love Meghan ties into the brand, showcasing her cooking and hosting tips. The products were developed with Netflix's consumer products division, and Meghan told INC they're an extension of me. But the Diana connection keeps haunting her. That May Instagram post with shortbread cookies in a Diana-themed tin, it's like she's waving Diana's memory in everyone's face to sell $14 jam. And now a rosé on Diana's birthday. It's hard to see that as anything but a calculated move. Ex-user at Tribes Britannia slammed to the brand's offerings as beige and mediocre, saying, "Biscuit and pancake mix are the only 2 products listed under Meghan Markle's new brand. This is hilarious." The sentiment echoes Dan Wootton's take. It's not just the wine that's questionable, it's the whole as ever empire, built on what some call a shaky foundation of Diana's legacy. Trademark applications from 2024 show as ever could expand into home decor, cookbooks, cosmetics, and even yoga equipment. But with every new product, the question looms: is Meghan crafting a lifestyle brand or just cashing in on Diana's name? Meghan's Napa Valley Rosé might taste like, and I quote, "soft notes of stone fruit," end quote. More like soft notes of a stoner fruitcake. But that was my quote. To many, it leaves a bitter aftertaste. The July the 1st launch, alongside her jams, honeys and teas, has reignited the debate over Meghan's motives. Tribute or taunt? With William and Harry's rift deeper than ever, and fans calling out the drunk driving connection, this move feels more than a business decision. It's a bold statement, and one that's got royal watchers, commentators like Dan Wootton, and ex-users up in arms. So what do you think? Is Meghan honouring Diana, or is she pouring salt in the royal family's wounds? Drop your thoughts below and let's keep this conversation going. If you're as shocked by this as many of us are, hit that subscribe button and ding the bell for more on Meghan, Harry and the royal family's never-ending saga. Share this video with anyone who needs to know about Meghan's latest move. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.